Good morning, thriving warriors and those who wish they were. Alexa, what is the date?
Today is Thursday, June 23rd.
Okay, Wednesday, June 23rd. And Alexa, what is the time? Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 6:03 a.m. Enjoy your morning effort.
Okay, great. And Alexa, what is the weather forecast for today? Alexa, what is the weather for today?
Currently, in Toronto, it's 64 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. You can expect more of the same today, with a high of 94 degrees and a low of 64 degrees.
Okay, so there was a big thunderstorm in the middle of the night. I almost felt like going outside and seeing it because it's really loud, bouncing off the mountains up here. Kind of cool. But as for that, everything is about the same. I think the top is not on tight enough on the espresso machine. It's sizzling in the background. Oops. Well. Okay, so yesterday, big day. Started with a 7 a.m. call with Dr. Craig Walid, University adjunct professor in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. North Carolina. He does emotional intelligence, EQ, has a weekly podcast, and I am proud to say he's now our affiliate in North Carolina. So we're going to be introducing him to some students for his podcast, his national podcast. So it could be Jeff, it could be Greg, it could be Anna, it could be Charlene, it could be Bo, it could be, who knows, a lot of our other people. Chris, Swan, a lot of people just talking about your story. So that is kind of cool, and I encourage you to want to do that. I can assure you 20 years from now, you'll wish you had, because it'll be a cool thing to go back and review. Okay, we started with that. And I had a meeting with Heather at Boxable, not at Boxable, at Boxable, Heather from World Market Center at Boxable. Then we had a nice lunch at Rachel's Kitchen. Then we had a meeting with Salvation Army. And they are taking room 3. So Jeff is going to be talking to the people in room 3, the 4 people that might be here in July in room 3. We already know 2 people are not and will not be moving, but this weekend people need to start moving to new quarters. We will be moving to units down the street, and Salvation Army will be taking the other units. So again, July 1st, if you're not current, you're not here. If you want to be here, you need to have a discussion with Jeff. Also, it's very disappointing to go into the 4 apartments and that we have at Fan Patten. All of them, the temperature was set to 72 degrees. Room number 3, the window was open. That's just a waste of money. So, if we can't trust you to take care of our property properly, then there's probably no reason for you to be in the housing program. There are, as when I was in prison, the constant message at camp was, if you don't like it here, no problem, there's 10 people that want your bed. So if you don't want to be here, that's okay. If you don't want to follow the rules, okay, you just won't be here. And as evidenced by Army veteran with her 3 kids is going to be taking apartment 3 on Wednesday. So let's see, Wednesday is the 29th. So get ready to move. The guys who intend to stay, get ready to move. The people who do not intend to stay, get ready to move. Jeff will have other apartments for you to be in through the end of July, unless you haven't paid. And if you haven't paid, then you're not going to be here. So if you're not intending to pay what you owe for July, you will not have a room. And remember the agreements you signed, or the fact that you're not on a lease, you do not have any tenancy rights. And if you haven't paid, we have the right to surrender the apartment to the landlord, and then they will just do a deal with Salvation Army without us. So please, let's not do this the hard way. Let's just do it the right way. And if you are the kind of person that is like, fuck you cocksuckers, I'm not going to pay. I'm not going to pay to live there, and I'm not going to leave. You know, your life is going to be cursed with that result. That when people help you, you do not do your best. You can't always perform. It's been very rocky for the last several months, but you know, we keep showing up, we keep doing the best we can, we keep moving forward. We don't have a position of screw you asshole, because your reputation at the end of the day is everything. So don't waste it on dumb stuff. Yeah. And if you are concerned about your reputation and people want to trash it, make sure you keep copies of the messages, the SMS messages, the text messages, so that you can say, well, you know, maybe the person is not really a rational, reasonable person. Maybe they're kind of a bully, and you know, it's an unfortunate situation. We're doing our best to correct it, but they are not rational, and whatever. Let's move on. 7 minutes and 53 seconds into it. Okay, so big day yesterday, another big day today. Not too late to make something happen. It's Thursday. Let's see what Seth Godin has to say. Could be better. 3 words that open the door for insight, understanding, and improvement. Gratitude isn't in question, neither is acceptance of the situation. It's not unpatriotic or disloyal to talk about how something could be improved. Instead, we care enough to say could be better. We're putting ourselves on the hook to create. You need to care enough to describe an improvement. Because once you've announced how something can be better, you get the chance to show that it can be done. Okay? So, yeah, everything could be better. Right. What are you going to do about it? What ideas do you have? Instead, okay, gratitude isn't in question, neither is acceptance of the situation. Okay, that's not what's at issue here. It's not unpatriotic or disloyal to talk about how something could be improved. True. Instead, when you care enough to say could be better, we're putting ourselves on the hook to create. You need to care enough to describe an improvement. Could be better. Okay, great. How? Well, I don't know, this sucks. Okay, that's not good enough. Once you've announced that something can be better, you get the chance to show that it can be done. So, okay, observe, could be better, make the statement could be better, back it up with how it could be better, and now you have the chance to do it. Cool, great. And with that, at 9:53, we'll say, boom, yesterday was the only easy day. Guys, please, let's have that attitude. let's not have the attitude of laying on the bed at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, just laying there jerking off, playing video games with the window open, as if there's no consequences to your behavior. Pick up your yoke, pick up your burden, and make something happen. It's not that hard. The standard is so low, guys. The standard is so low. It's not hard to be that much better today. And then you do it tomorrow. A month from now, you're going to see big improvement. So with that, and at 10:47, I will say cut. Cut.